Hey, hello, hi. This is Trish, also known as Nana Tink Treasures. I am a full-time reseller on eBay. Sometimes I do Macquarie. Right now I'm focusing just on eBay. And what I do is videos on what I have sold on eBay, how much I got for it. Also videos on resourcing, where do I get my items, what do I pay for when I get them. And I also do online auctions and estate auctions and whatever I can as far as getting a good deal whenever I can get it. That's how I get some of my items, and I do videos on that. Once in a while I'll do videos on how to, what for, how come, whatever, just to mix it up. So that's what this video is going to be. I got some requests to see how you get the swirl spoon marks out of coffee cups. I'll show you some tips. Be right back. Okay, welcome back here. Now first, let me show you just a couple. I did half of this cup. Show you how bad it was and how it looks. And I'm hoping you can see that, if it's light enough. See the difference of the cup on one side? I did very quickly part of it. If you can see part of it, hope it's bright enough. That is one. That's this cup. Ain't that goodness? Okay. And here is the other cup I did. Hope you can tell the difference in that one. I just did that real quick cleaning. Now it's really hard to clean these cups. Let me show you one that has never been cleaned yet. You see what I'm talking about? The silver spoon swirl marks when you're stirring up your coffee or your tea. Makes a mess in those cups. Now these cups are very, very old. They do have the dates on them. For example, this one, 1978. It's had a lot of swirls, a lot of swirl action in it. I'm really hoping you can see that. Okay, so this one, if you can see, is the best. And the date on this actually is 1984. So that also, if you can see that bottom there, has had a lot of swirl marks to it. And what I did, this is going to be your friend. First of all, get an old toothbrush. Bend it so you can get to the bottom of the cup. You can reach in there, get to that bottom. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Barkeepers, this is your friend, for real, barkeeper's friend. This here is going to save so much work. I also use this, clean this for my Pyrex. Vintage Pyrex you don't want to mess with cleaning just anything. This works on getting marks on the outside. I'm going to do a video next on Pyrex and a little bit of how to clean it and how this works getting black marks off of Pyrex. So that's what you want. This is good stuff. You can get it online, barkeepersfriend.com. Actually, you can probably get it at Walmart. And that is what I used for this cup. Now you see that? And what I used for this cup, in case you cannot get this or you really quick want a little bit harder work, a little bit more struggle, but good old Comet. What you're looking for is an abrasive. That's what this is. Not too abrasive that will scratch up the cup, but it's going to take the marks out. So I use Comet also. And I'm hoping you're going to be able to see this. I'm using a camera without a viewfinder, so what I do is just wet that a little bit. Just get it wet, a little bit damp. Take this, which I already have a package open, and just sprinkle it out. You just sprinkle some in there. Hope you can see that. Just sprinkle some in there. Take your toothbrush, and then you just start scrubbing a little bit. Now, obviously, the more you scrub, the longer you let it sit, the better it's going to go. I'm going to show you just real quick what this here little bit of difference is, and I just need to add a little bit more water. And you're going to see a difference. So I'm going to do this really fast, just so you can see what little bit of work I'm doing. And if you can see in there, you can already kind of tell the white powder is turning gray. Can you see that? You just scrub it, and then you get the bottom. I'm hoping you can see this. Don't know. But can you already see the difference? Yeah, it's a little bit of work, a little bit of elbow grease, but if you want to add another $20 on your vintage mugs, it's worth that little bit of effort. So I just did it a couple minutes. I'm going to wipe it out. This is just get all that out of there. Just so you can see, just that little bit of time, what a difference. You can see how clean that is now. And of course, it still needs cleaned more. Still needs a little bit of scrubbing, but that's just to show you what that will do. Pretty clean. I've already had cups that I've done this to that look that bad, and they come out looking like new, brand new. Let me show you a little bit of the Comet. Comet does work. Like I said, you're going to have to let it sit a little bit longer. Scrub it a little bit harder maybe, but it will work. Clean off my toothbrush to show you that I'm just going to be using, I have a bucket, little thing of water. That's just water. So let me show you the Comet. See if you can see in there. Oh, let me add a little bit more water. It's just a little bit of abrasive. Oh, dripping everywhere. I have a towel down below, so that's all right. A little bit abrasive, a little bit of toothbrush work, brushing. It definitely does not work as good as the Beekeeper's Friend. You're that Beekeeper's Friend is really what you want. But if it's not as bad, maybe not as vintage and maybe not as marked up as these are, if they're not quite as bad and just have a little bit of marking, I'm sure the Comet will work good. And I'm just trying to get to that one side because it was really pretty bad. So just a little bit of scrubbing. Scrub, 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 scrub. Okay, let me just show you. It's not going to be as good as the Keeper's Friend, but keep in mind that this cup was really, really bad. What's the date? Did I tell you a date on this one? 1978. This will be good for Father's Day coming out. Vintage Garfield Dad Cup. Now, if you can see, that didn't do as well. Like I said, this was a bad cup. It was really marked bad. But it'll help, I think, the Comet, if it's not as bad. That's what you really want, right there. Let me show you what the difference. You can see how the Comet did. Clean that off. This is just water. Put a little bit of water in there. If you can see. Sprinkle a little bit in there. And I do want it to have a little bit of wetness, so. And almost dropped it. Yikes. Oh boy. You can see that Beekeeper's Friend working. Sorry for the clanging, but you want to see, right? And get that toothbrush on the bottom. Okay, let me see what I'm doing here. Let's see where I'm at. Clean that up. No, this cup was really bad. So even if you have to do it a couple times, let it sit a little bit. I'm telling you, these cups will come out looking like new. Much better than that. I have a whole slew, which I've been working on cups. That's why I know I did a lot of trial and error using different things. I used magic eraser. That didn't work at all. I used bathroom cleaner, scrubbing bubbles. I used actually tarnish cleaner for silver. I tried everything. And I find that this is the best, this beekeeper's friend. Okay, that's good. I'm going to show you this just because time-wise. It's still not perfect, I'm thinking, because this was pretty bad. But this was definitely going to give you an idea of how good this stuff is. Can you see that now? Still not good, but I'm telling you, this is what you want to use. That will work wonders, as you've seen in that cup. Let me try one more here. See how bad this one is. Yeah, let's try this. See that cup right there? Since I gotta clean them anyways. Okay. A little bit of water. A little bit of Beekeeper's Friend, just a little bit splash in there. Don't need a whole lot. Can you see it in there? Let's go. Let's scrub it, get it all around. And you got to do this without dropping it and breaking it, because yeah, I've been known to do that already too. This really helps having a bent toothbrush in there, unless you can find brushes like that. I never really looked. I just always have so many leftover toothbrushes, so that's what I use. Scrub, scrub, scrub. My hand's getting tired. Yeah, that happens too. Get to be my age. Ah! Let's see what this is doing. Not too bad. Not too bad. Guys that can really scrub hard, a lot harder than me, probably do it a lot quicker, that's for sure. Looking good. Looking good. I think. And that's the thing, you really can't tell when it's on there until you wipe it off, and then it's like, oh yeah, I missed that spot. Go back in, do it again. So I really want to do this a lot because I really want you to see what this can do. So I'm going to really scrub this up. But I'm not going to fast forward because I want you to actually see how much time it takes. So what if I spend 2 minutes on it, right? Probably been 2 minutes about now, maybe. Yes, I think that's about it. Hard to tell. Let me show you what that looks like so far. Can you see that in there? The light's not the best, I know, but you see how it's kind of gray looking, all that bubbles? But it does look like it should be pretty good. So I'm just going to wipe it off with the rag and show you. Tell what I missed, what I didn't, but boy, what a difference. Just like new, just from that little bit. There, can you see? I hope so, because boy, is that nice. If you can see that. Let me show you. This was a matching set that I have. That's what it looked like before and after. You see the difference? I'm hoping you can see that because it is amazing. The Bee's Keeper Friend. You got to use it. Makes it look like new. Take those old vintage cups with all those silver streaks, make it look new. So that's what I have for you. I hope that helps. Hope it works. If you like this video, please subscribe. Hit the bell. Then you'll always be notified when I do upload new videos. Share this with your friends, your family, anybody you can think. It all helps. Please leave a comment. Comments help my channel. And I like the comments because it helps me know what you like, what you don't like. I reply to every comment that's left. I appreciate you stopping by, watching. Come back again. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye.